Hello, lovely viewers. You are welcome back again to our first segment show. Today, we are not going to read anything in the newspaper, but we are just going to read a short story in French. My name is Sir Mesang Besino, and I am French teacher. So let's go back to the short story. So the story title is Petit Poulet. So Petit Poulet in English just means little chicken. So let's go and see what happened to little chicken. Laissez-moi vous raconter l'histoire d'un poulet. Ses amis l'appellent Petit Poulet. Petit Poulet vit dans une petite maison de poulet normale, dans une petite ville normale. Il n'est ni grand, ni petit, il n'est ni gros, ni maigre. Il n'est ni intelligent, ni stupide. Petit Poulet est un poulet tout à fait normal. Par une matinée tout à fait normale, Petit Poulet mange son petit déjeuner dans la cuisine. Il aime les toasts avec du beurre et le café à la crème. Il lit les nouvelles. Il voit une histoire terrifiante avec un titre terrifiant qui dit « Le ciel est en train de tomber ». Il a si peur qu'il laisse tomber son toast dans son café. Plouf! Le ciel est en train de tomber. Le ciel est en train de tomber. Je dois prévenir tout le monde, crie Petit Poulet. D'abord, il envoie l'histoire par courriel à ses amis les plus proches. Puis, il court dans la rue pour prévenir tout le monde. La première personne qu'il rencontre dans la rue est Pauline la poule. Elle revient du supermarché. « Bonjour, Petit Poulet, dit Pauline. Où vas-tu? Pourquoi as-tu si peur? Le ciel est en train de tomber. Le ciel est en train de tomber, dit Petit Poulet. Vraiment? Comment le sais-tu? Demande Pauline. Je l'ai vu sur Internet, dit Petit Poulet. Bon sang, ça doit être vrai, dit Pauline. Allons-y. Petit Poulet et Pauline la poule courent alors ensemble sur la route vers le marais. En arrivant au marais, ils rencontrent Karine la cane. Elle est en train de se baigner. « Salut vous deux, dit Karine. Où allez-vous? Pourquoi avez-vous si peur? Le ciel est en train de tomber. Le ciel est en train de tomber, disent Petit Poulet et Pauline ensemble. Vraiment? Comment le savez-vous? Demande Karine. Je l'ai vu sur Internet, dit Petit Poulet. Oh non, ça doit être vrai, dit Karine. Allons-y. Alors Petit Poulet, Pauline la poule et Karine la cane courent ensemble sur la route vers la ferme. En arrivant à la ferme, ils rencontrent Louise Loi. Elle lit les poèmes pour Roger le pigeon. Salut tout le monde, dit Louise. Où allez-vous? Pourquoi avez-vous si peur? Le ciel est en train de tomber, le ciel est en train de tomber, crient-ils tous ensemble. Vraiment? Comment le savez-vous? Demande Roger. Nous l'avons vu sur Internet, disent-ils tous. Bonté divine, ça doit être vrai, dit Louise. On n'a pas le temps pour la poésie. Allons-y. Et Petit Poulet, Pauline la poule, Karine la cane, Louise Loi et Roger le pigeon courent ensemble sur la route vers la ville. Sur la rue principale, ils rencontrent Gérard le renard. Gérard est assis dans un café en train d'écrire sur son laptop. Bonjour mes amis, dit Gérard. Où allez-vous? Pourquoi avez-vous si peur? Le ciel est en train de tomber, le ciel est en train de tomber. Mais ne vous inquiétez pas. Les amis, je connais la cachette parfaite. Suivez-moi. Gérard mène tout le monde à travers le village, le long de la route, à travers le champ et en haut d'une colline. Au sommet de la colline, il y a une grotte sombre. Entrez, entrez, dit Gérard. Il y a assez de place pour tout le monde. Le ciel ne nous tombera pas dessus. Ici, nous sommes en sécurité. Le lendemain matin, Petit Poulet et ses amis ont disparu. La grotte est vide. Où sont-ils allés? Nous ne le savons pas, vraiment. Mais je vais vous dire une chose. Gérard le renard est très heureux. Il a le ventre bien gros et bien rond. Il s'assoit sous un arbre, sort son ordinateur portable et commence à écrire. So this is the end of our story. So this story is talking about a little chicken who was taking his breakfast and saw and read something on internet, and then it was saying that the sky is falling. So the sky is falling. He didn't take his time to look at the veracity of the information. Then he just started spreading the news everywhere. So everyone he found he would try to tell the person that the sky is falling. The sky is falling. So if you really want to know what really happened in the story, then go to the comments and write "I like it," and then we'll send you the whole story in English. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Welcome back from the break. You are watching the Student Lounge, Teachers Edition. I'm your host, Bianca Ejay. Today's topic for discussion is women in technology or women in tech. I'm here with Esther Ejekum. Welcome to the Student Lounge.
Thank you.
As I said, our topic for today's discussion is women in tech. So asking you some few questions. As a woman in tech, what does it mean as a woman in technology?
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. When we say women in tech, we are talking about women in the technology industry that are into computer science, engineering, and ICT related stuff. So mostly these women are mostly in fields like engineering, like I said, where they deal with machines, operate machines that are program-based. They use softwares and stuff like that. And then software programming and that kind of field. That's what we are trying to talk about.
Okay, so what inspired you to pursue a tech career?
Curiosity. It was curiosity from the onset. I actually wanted to do something different, but curiosity got the best of me because I was working in an engineering field for almost 4 years and working around machines and how they operate and all the stuff. I got more curious each and every day because some of the machines operated in software programs and stuff. So I always wanted to satisfy my interest, my curiosity. That was what drove me to.
Oh, okay, then that's nice. So tell us about your journey into the technology skill.
Like I said, it was mainly curiosity. I started with business administration.
Right.
And then from there, I really didn't dive so much into that field. I got the opportunity to work in an engineering firm. So it was through there I decided to actually pursue tech further on in the school. So that was what.
So now that you are there, are you comfortable?
Yeah, it's very interesting and should I say challenging because tech keeps advancing every day. So you always have to challenge yourself to meet up with the new things that are being brought up each and every day. Now we are in a world of AI. So you wake up every morning and then there's something new. So you always have to learn something new and then put yourself out there. So it's very interesting and challenging. Yeah, it is.
All right. So listening to you now, you've learned a lot from that part.
Sure, I have.
Okay. To ask you my next question, what are the challenges as a woman in technology? What are your challenges?
Not only my challenges, but being in the field, I've been exposed to other women like myself. And I'll say mostly the challenges that we face is being taken serious.
Okay.
Usually in a corporate institution where you find yourself as a woman amongst a male-dominated environment, it becomes a little bit of a challenge because you put up an idea and then it's not really considered until another male colleague is also suggesting.
Don't you feel shy?
No, not really. Initially, it was like that, but then as time went on, I actually decided to take up with mentorship and boot camps and then build up my confidence because without confidence, you can't really stay in the tech field.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. This is so interesting. That was an interesting conversation. We are going for a short break. When we come back, the conversation will continue. Thank you.
Hello, audience. You are welcome to the Teachers Edition of the Students' Lounge. We are your host, Edu Patrick.
And Teresa Ojo.
We bring you the word of the week, and the word is ambivalent. Ambivalent is spelled A-M-B-I-V-A-L-E-N-T, ambivalent.
And the word means to have a mixed feeling or a contradictory idea about something or someone. Example, some loved her, some hated her. A few were ambivalent about her. This is your word for the week. Hope you enjoyed today's segment. See you in part 2. See you same time. Bye-bye.
Why no? One of the great Jeremy. Who's up, brah? Why no?
I will deal with him.
Who's up, brah?
But how? Look how that spot of food like that. How? Take this caliper and cool down. Don't worry, I'll deal with them. Abi, you know that. I will choose my team. You, Kotinasi.
Calipo, the natural fruit juice drink. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Welcome back from the break. We're discussing women in technology. And Esther here was telling us the challenges she faced as a woman in tech. So to further our discussion, what advice will you tell young girls coming in the industry?
I would say start small and stay curious. And then one very important thing that I would like a lot of young girls out there to know is that don't be afraid to fail, because the tech industry is a very innovative industry and it's very compelling too. So you shouldn't be afraid to fail. When you fail, you pick yourself up and then you go over it again. And one of the most amazing things that you could ever experience as a woman in tech is, in as much as we have challenges with our ideas and us being women biologically, you become a mother and then a whole lot of things coming in, because some of the fields require you to be on the job for longer hours. And then there are some of the fields where you can work remotely. So even if you're a mother, it favors you, because a breastfeeding mother can still work remotely without any pressure or any other thing that would jeopardize their health. And I would say that it becomes more and more fun or interesting when, as a woman, you put yourself out there and then you are ready to constantly learn. You get support from your other colleagues, which are obviously the other gender. They are always ready, only when you are ready to learn. So if you are not ready to learn, I'm sorry, the tech field is really not a place you should go to. But start small, stay curious, and then don't be afraid to fail. Any failure in the tech industry is actually a new or a birth of a new idea for something. Yes.
Do you think these girls coming will be interested in this tech thing?
This question, I really don't know how to go about it because it's actually a worry for me. Most of these young girls that we have coming up have smartphones and smart gadgets. They don't use them the right way. Mostly use them for pictures and following videos, likes, and stuff. Now, there are lots of fields in the tech industry, like I was saying. Some of the upcoming fields or the fields that are now the new gold or the new oil of the tech industry is data. Now, when we say data, we are talking about your personal information. Personal information of other people. So, whilst you're on social media, scrolling through your Instagram, the number of likes you are making, your comments and everything, they are data that is being collected. Now, everything is about AI, artificial intelligence. So we collect the data of whatever you are doing online, and then we use it to predict, make analysis, make predictions for the future. It goes a long way to help in the health industry, in the transport industry, and even in the business field. Okay, it's all about data now. So the kind of information they put out there, the kind of things they do with their smart gadgets determines a lot. So myself, I would say that instead of most of them wasting away their time, just scrolling and not doing anything profitable, it's quite easy to learn nowadays. There are a lot of free courses and there are a lot of free websites where you can just log on. You don't have to pay for certification. All you have to do is log on to the website, learn something new, and then advance yourself. You could be in the business field, but you never know when you will need tech. Tech is everywhere now. Yeah.
Okay. I know you're a teacher.
Yes, I am.
Yes. So imagine your female students want to venture into this tech industry. Would you allow it?
Sure. I would greatly encourage them to venture into the tech field because, like I said, it's the new gold. You learn about new things. Now, even in our homes, there's going to be a time you can't do anything without having knowledge about it. We have coffee making machines. We have mini robots that are being produced to do housework and all these things. So I would greatly encourage them to put themselves out there and then pursue tech-related courses. And in doing that, they should also find mentorships, join boot camps, not listen to what the public is saying about tech, about cybercrime and all. It doesn't really matter. All you need to do is start little, like I said. Learn to constantly put yourself out there, and you are always good to go.
This was very interesting. I've learned a lot, and I hope you also learned a lot. Let's bring an end to our discussion segment, Teachers Edition. Catch us on Season 2. Bye for now.
Hello viewers, welcome to another mass segment on the Students' Lounge. Today we want to treat angles, but before I give any examples, I want to explain what angles are. Thank you. Angles are two rays that meet at a point. So for example, if I look at this angle here, This is an angle, and the end of the angle is called vertex. So this is an angle. Now, we have types of angles. We have the right angle, we have the obtuse angle, we have the acute angle, we have the supplementary, and the complementary. Time will not permit me to explain these angles. So let's take an example under the complementary angles. So under the complementary, if we have a diagram of this nature, this is a 90 degrees angle. Well, complementary angles sum up to 90 degrees. So this is a 90 degrees angle. So if I take a question, we have here, let's say, x, and we have here 60. And we want to find the value of x. Okay, so the value of x, we know that 90 degrees angle. So we add what is in the angle and sum up to 90. So we have x plus 60 is equal to 90. So in the previous episode, like I said, when we reached something like this, we group like terms. So we have x is equal to 90 minus 60, and that will give us our 30 degrees. So this is the answer to the question I have. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you enjoyed the previous episodes in season 1. Catch us same time season 2.
Yes. What do you do?
I run a sole proprietorship providing assistance to the food industry. I'm into transportation and distribution of hygienically packaged dairy-based nutritional delicacies which provide refreshment to Ghanaians from all socio-economic and age groups. The transport I provide is eco-friendly with zero gas emission as it runs on human energy.
What's on yogurt?
Pa.
Shine your hustle every day with the goodness of Fan Yogurt. So cool, so good. This advertisement is FDA approved.
Hey lovelies, you are watching a new edition of the Students Lounge, and this is the events and entertainment segment. Of course, this episode is a bit different because this is the teachers edition. We are your hosts. I go by the name Frederick Adamte, and I'm here with
Esther Kui.
So moving on to our first story, our very own Ghanaian actress, a film producer and singer, Juliet Ibrahim, has earned her first bachelor's degree in marketing communications. Wow, this is a great achievement. And this achievement is being celebrated by her fans, it's being celebrated by other celebrities, and Ghana as a whole. This really shows that education indeed has no age limit. I'm really inspired. So let's go and watch some graduation pictures. Then when we get back, we will delve more into more events.
Show your style, I see the celebrate.
So viewers, those are some graduation pictures of our celebrity. Have you ever watched some of her movies?
Yeah, I watched Foreplay and Crime to Christ.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
So yesterday, Man U and Tottenham clashed in the Europa League final. For the first time in 17 years, Tottenham won the trophy.
Viewers, let's go for some highlights. We'll be back.
So offshore, and it goes towards Harry Maguire, and it was rather hacked at in there. It's not a bad one. It's dealt with pretty effectively in the end by now. Casemiro didn't clear. Richarlison quickly onto it. It might well have come off Dorgu in the end. Sarr delivers the cross in towards Brennan Johnson. It's in. It's first blood to Tottenham in the Europa League final, and it's Brennan Johnson, the leading scorer, who delivers in Bilbao. And that sends the Tottenham supporters.
Oh wow, that was a nice goal. I particularly feel happy for Tottenham's captain, Son Heung-min, because ever since he joined Tottenham, this has been his first trophy he has won.
If you see any Man U fan, give them a hug. They really deserve it.
Oh, what do you mean? Please, I'm a Man U fan. Don't do that here.
Oh, then take that.
Hey.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll bounce back stronger.
Very good. That was all for your entertainment segment. Catch us in season 2 as we bring you more captivating, fun, and encouraging segments. Thank you. Bye.
glorious morning to you all. We're here to bring you the Week in Review segment where we look at weekly top stories around the globe, all in 60 seconds. This is the Students' Lounge Teachers Edition. I am your host, Cyril Opoko Asante, and I'm here with
Kwame Ayu Otu. Now on to our local top stories. A betrayal of Ghana's rivers, CDM blasts Mahama over Galamsey in action.
Supreme Court dismisses CSO case against Chief Justice suspension.
Gonorrhea vaccine to be rolled out from August.
AMA clears illegal structures at Circle, New Plan.
Tema in Pakadan Railway inactive 6 months after official opening.
KNUST partners herbal medicine practitioners to improve standards for global market.
Talo restarts oil drilling in Ghana's Jubilee field.
Asante Achim Central MCE nominee receives 100% endorsement from assembly members.
Now to our foreign stories. J.D. Vance invites Pope Leo to White House after Vatican talk.
Gaza aid yet to reach civilians, UN says.
Joe Biden diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer.
UK exposes Russian cyber campaign targeting support for Ukraine.
Audio emerges of Biden's poor memory interview with investigator.
Ukrainian ex-top official shot dead outside Madrid school.
That brings us to the end of our week in review.
This was the end of season 1. We hope to see you again in season 2. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be very captivating. New host, same old host. We're going to blend everything and we hope you're going to like it. Stay tuned. Season 2 is going to be the best. Hope to catch you soon. We say bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
All too soon, we come to an end of the episode 10 of the Students' Lounge Teachers Edition, Season 1. We hope to see you again in the next season. It's going to be fun, captivating, and more educating. Bye for now. Adios. Ciao. Sayonara.
Hello everyone, we hope you enjoyed Season 1 of the Students' Lounge because we did.
Every single episode was scripted, edited, produced and recorded by students of Mazan Grace Academy.
We hope to catch you in Season 2 very soon.
It promises to be full of education, fun, laughter,
and amazing segments with awesome hosts.
Before we sign out, we introduce to you our host in Season 1. I go by the name Catherine Nono. I've been your host for the discussion segment.
And I'm Grace Coleman. I was your co-host for the discussion segment.
My name is Patricia Kofi. I was one of your hosts for the newspaper segment.
And my name is Lady Blessing Kuti. I was also one of the hosts for the newspaper segment.
I am Christina Akabi.
And I'm Stephanie Stone. We are your hosts for the entertainment segment. Bye.
I am Isaac Ejekum. I was the host for the mass segment. Bye.
I am Hinta Lisika.
And I'm Emeralda Say.
We were your hosts for the Week in Review segment. Bye.
I am Felicity Apia.
I am Mirabel Agbenega.
And I'm Eva Dansoa Intu.
We were your hosts for the Word of the Week segment. Bye.
My name is Tetevilo Simano, and I was a visual production manager. Thank you. Bye-bye.
My name is Zura Tijaman, and I was your sound production manager. Bye-bye.
My name is Chief Salisika. I was in charge of Kwama. Bye-bye.
I go by the name Gifted Maminta Entry. I was your production and stage manager. Bye.
Those were your hosts for Season 1.
Catch us in Season 2.